care. Yeah, so this won't be real a normal stream. I'll just do easy rooms. So it's like I thought I'd make notes on this. Yeah. Let's eat something rather ground. On the mic too. Yeah, so I don't think I will have like a running stream or anything today because I'm still not in very good shape. And I hope I'm not sick. My throat kind of feels like I am. But I did speak for 12 hours yesterday, so it is possible that is the case. That's the reason. I started putting this in my notes too, which is really just things I already have. The only new bit is let's. Oh my god, the phone is not up. No, it'll have to have a few seconds to start. So create database. And then we're going to do this. So I thought there was no reason for me. I kind of continued a bit yesterday, but since we really need to do this, and I will forget it when the machine resets when I sleep. Anyway, so I'm thinking, should I remove the IRL stream from my schedule? Whatever. So we can't copy stuff. We'll have to type because no good to copy here. Right, I don't need to know what the P option is. Let's check what the P. P. Oh, that's uppercase P. Password. It's asked from the TTY. So P just means password, even though we don't give in it. Of course. So let's just do this. Create database. THM. So I would make scripts for this. Oh no. I wrote it all. I have to type it again just because it wasn't looking. Well, the semicolon won't be necessary either. Right. So Oh, we need the semicolon for it to see that the command is finished. Oh, so I'm assuming we're supposed to put this in there. In the return list, you should see the database you just created. So I'm just scrolling down. That's a bit. So if we didn't have, all right. It's not worth doing with everything, but it's definitely worth it for that. I'm not gonna type all those numbers if I can wait. So good morning, by the way. You'll also see the task for DB. So this is our database and list all tables, and there's a flag there too. So let's hop up. I just thought that while we saw that. So it wasn't it cold? No, I had to go further up. Okay, we're gonna drop it at once. So I thought that, well, why not? I don't have this in my notes, even though I've used it lots. I haven't got it in my notes, and I want my notes to be like complete, so I thought I'd put it as we go through here. Table statements. We don't have to do all this, of course. See if I can copy this to the notes. Yeah, but of course it added stuff. There. Following the logic of the database statements, creating tables. Create. SQL supports over 1,000 columns. Yeah, so we already dropped the database. We'll have to make it again, which is not a lot, right? We just up arrow a bit. So oh gosh, no. I did copy it, so it should be here in the paste. So now we should paste it here. Oh my. Better clear that just to make it obvious. So all right. There's no data types like that. Of course. Let's see. We'll have to enter the actual things. So book inventory. Book ID. So int so why did I even copy this when I still have to type everything? I didn't think. I just thought it was already filled in, I guess. Book name is Varsher. Publication date. Oh. It's also incremented. Right. Book name. Oh, they're actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. Oh, there was a new one, and I'm blind. Oh gosh, yeah, I'll have to type it all. So I was thinking, this is like lacking information. I think that if they wanted me to type this, right? Yeah, there's a space in primary key. Because it's 2 words. That's book ID, book name, not null. And then we have P. Oh. So it was actually there, it just was funny. So, did I do all of it? I think so. There's an error. Check the manual. Primary key. Boo. Oh my god. So, create table, book inventory, and this does not exist already. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah. I'm just going to copy it. I don't know what I missed. And it's too hard to see. And I just woke up. So let's stay home, create a table. Yeah, right. Oh, let's show tables. So I am typing it in the notes just so we have it in the notes. It's not like this is not. Yeah, describe. So I'm not sure if I want example in here. So describe table name is what we call the table, and it also tells us what it is. So let's actually do it here too. Once you created, alter.
John Rosemary says,
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. You're early today? I'm not early, I guess. Maybe it's me. Back. Inventory. Yeah, so I can feel in my throat the 12 hours of yesterday. So you can also use a drop for, let's actually put this in the notes just so we have all the things. I'm doing it in 2 lines in the notes. Column 4, data type. There. So I don't know, maybe it's better to have it in 1 line. So let's have it like that, whatever. I'm thinking, should I make notes? So I just thought I want this in my notes too, so why not put it there? Now I'm like, did I actually, when I just click here, it always says paste. So maybe that is a new feature here. But it's just when I've been outside the browser, it says paste. So if I were to paste here, nothing happened. So let's explore that. So we're not gonna drop the table here because I had to remake. Oh, this is fun too. I'm just typing table name. So let's check the show databases, and then we have use. You said task 4 there. And there, the cute sounds I just tabbed, and show. It was tables, right? So there's the other one. Let's see if I can paste it now. Yeah, so when I right click, I actually could. They have added something. So when I click some other program and click back here, I got the paste. Now I don't get it. So CRUD, I've never heard of it, but create, read, update, delete. So now we're at the normal things, and I already have those in my notes, so I'm thinking maybe we're done. So how are you, John? Hope everything's good. So I called it MySQL server. First I did SQL server. Then we have the SQL commands, and here we have insert. We'll select, of course, right? Update. I'm sure I have update there. Delete. So that's what this room is. So let's just see if they want us to do anything. So let's test this now. Copy. I'm clicking out the program a lot. Now I got the paste. Didn't paste, but maybe it pasted it into the paste buffer. It did. And now apparently I'm selecting stuff. So yeah. We didn't switch back. So what did we call the database? I forgot we switched. News. Now I'm curious about the THM one. THM book market. And right. So now we can paste. I tried. No. It is not here. Oh, this is annoying. So it was there. DB books does not exist. Okay, whatever. It's just examples. We don't have to do it. I didn't really read it. I'm a bit curious though, but not enough to. So we have the update, the delete, using tools DB database. So now we're supposed to do something. So use tools DB. What the name of the tool? So oh my, yeah. So we need to select from. I'm just thinking star, right? But maybe we shouldn't do that. Let insert, select. I didn't even read these. Yeah, where and stuff, right? Yeah. So that can be used to perform many in the middle. Oh, now we just want to select star from hacking tools. And what could be used to do a man-in-the-middle attack on wireless networks? So I guess this would be an opportunity. This would be helpful if I had a bigger window. So should I use my brain or should I just read? Will it shrink? No. It doesn't. Oh gosh. So, what is the shared category? Yeah, I should do one question at a time. Table that can be used. Name of the tool. Yeah, so yeah, I was looking at this. So Wi-Fi pineapple, I guess we'll type it. And what is a shared category for USB rubber ducky? And let's look at the category again. USB attacks. I'm actually making this smaller. So these are so annoying. USB attacks. Also fun stuff. But that could be the category name, or that could be the table name, right? Clauses. The clause is a part of a statement that specifies the criteria of the data being manipulated. Oh. Yeah, so I've never heard them call it clauses and stuff. From where? So I don't have these in my notes, I think. And I think I'm kind of removing the my there. So we have the notes kind of like this. So server commands. I guess we will make a clauses By the way, how many? 3. 3 level header. Would make the sub stuff here 4th level. So we'll see if I can just copy stuff or not. So we have from, we have where, and then group by. I should have typed inside, it would have been quicker, right? Having, have I used having? Maybe I will recognize it. So avoid duplicate records, meaning returning only unique values. And return in the notes. So my shoulders are painful. The query output displays content of the table books. There is a duplicate. And distinct name. So we add an example. And they're using shell. If we do SQL instead of shell, oh, we'll get pretty pink there. So I guess this means we will make these headers on the 4th level, or maybe the 5th. So this is 3 level. This looks like bigger because it's capitals. Okay, 6. Looks like just making it bold, which is probably what it does. Group by. I'm just taking these examples. So there. And I'm also thinking of making this 1 line. Unless I actually have these squished like that. There's no line here, it's just the space of the header. So we just want we could just have from books on the new line here. Do we want to be like the same one? Lots of tab, and this is, yeah, I kind of thought so. Let's be doing the same thing at both places. So, and example above, count function. Order by descending. So, QL. I'm getting it pretty pink instead. Do I want any more here? It's like obvious, but most of the notes are. And date. Having. So I haven't used having. This is more interesting. The having clause is used with other clauses to filter groups or results of records based on a condition. In the case of group by, evaluate the condition to true or false. Unlike the where clause, having filters the results after the aggregation is performed. Right, I didn't make examples of the first ones either. Aggregation. What's aggregation? Okay. I have now 2 itching dots. I don't want to get sick. Well, let's hope it's just me eating too much chocolate. So I'm thinking it does all other things first. Name like hack. And with the percents there. So it can be both before and after other stuff. So we have only already used these. Yeah. But we didn't look at those, so let's see if we can get examples from the previous one. Let's take this one. It's kind of simple and nice. So there, and let's use the same. Alright, so this one also has from, of course. just making these stand out a bit. And where? I'm taking the delete here. So we have examples of all of them. Oh gosh. Yeah, I just woke up and then I got this from the kitchen and like fixed my hair a bit, and then I started streaming. Right, I need to check time all the time. In 2 hours and 30 minutes, there's a thing. So 2 of my old colleagues have a webinar thingy. Modern IT attacks, different faces. So these are my old colleagues here. That's odd images. So when I worked with them, they were a bit younger. As they have a podcast, but so it feels like not a lot of time. I have to go check on my kid too. Let's see. I'll go check that my kid's awake because we're going to school later too. Just about that time. When that ends. Yeah. I'll probably put it on my phone, I guess. Yeah, I need to bring my kid some food. Hopefully he's awake. I'll just check in. Det var jättesent nu, du sa ingenting, du vet. So, there. He's still in bed. And the rest of the family is asleep because my hubby's sick, so it's just me. Let's do the example thingies, right? ToolsDB. I think we were in ToolsDB, right? No, we're in Bookmarket. Where am I typing? I'm typing in the notes. That's not what I wanted. Use ToolsDB. Oh, right. So we're going to do distinct. They had a hint there. So let's just do so hacking tools table, the same that we just used. Shouldn't we have already been in there? We probably were. So let's do a distinct one. Select distinct. It is just called category. Yeah. It's nice if you spell it right too. So I misspelled. I think it's like that there. So there's 6. Using tools DB database. What's the first tool by name in ascending order? So name. Let's do names. Yeah, by name. Select. I guess name. From. No. Order by name. We could have done star, but ascending. Bash bunny. Using tools like using the tools DB database. What's the first tool by name in descending order? Okay, let's do it too, just because, you know. It's not like we could see it from the last table. That's a bit funny. I don't see why they have a dash in Wi-Fi. Though, I guess it's called that. Operators. So, operators. Logical. True and false are not operators. Yeah, these operators test the truth and the result in true or false. Yeah, good. But they don't list any, so it's like these are the operators. Like. Do I want anything on this? Why shouldn't I have it? Let's put in operators here, right? So if this is your like guide to SQL, we want it to be obvious. But I'm not gonna put everything here. Let's do like, and let's put it there. And I guess an example is not enough to explain the like. Yeah, it was like I have a like example there, but I guess we'll take a new one, so we have several. percent is the SQL star. Can you do that? Yeah. So if we wrote something here, it would be formatted. But with only the character, it can seem to be able to do it. A query about returns and to me it's like not an operator but whatever, right? We're putting these in there just to have everything. And it's an operator. Well, so we can see that these come from a security thingy.
Junk Pearl says,
Hello, how are you?
Hi, welcome in. I'm good. I'm just a bit tired. It's morning. How are you? Hope you're good. So we just going through these new basic rooms, and this one is now 2 days old. And I'm taking the opportunity to add some stuff to my notes that could be nice to have there. So making them like complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are, and put
I'm doing fine. No more overflow labs?
There'll be more overflow stuff. We're just taking a break since as you're doing these now, you can win vouchers or you can win, you get tickets. How do you click tickets to? And you get prizes. Though I have like 2 of all of these now. I don't think I will get the 3rd one. We'll see. So that's the main reason why we're doing this just right now and taking a break in the buffer overflows. So we'll be back to the buffer overflows. I promise you. So when we have this split view, also it's hard to copy stuff. So that's why I'm right clicking here. So we're just borrowing their examples. That's why it's easy to do this now. So I'm not really reading. It's not like these are advanced. We're borrowing the examples really from this one. I could run through it quicker, but if there's a chance to update notes, it's worth it. I know some people did the whole news thing in less than a day, in a few hours, like 12 hours intensely or something. So I think it was 54% yesterday. SQL. So, but I could run through it, right? But we're not. And some of it is more interesting. So yesterday, after 12 hours streaming, I hopped into a room that was cryptography math, and I was like, yeah, I probably should switch rooms. I was a bit tired. It's also about midnight, which is not that late, but yeah. Between. Oh right, I don't think I've used between. So this is nice. Between. Yeah, it depends on, you know, what you're using, of course. But I've never seen. I would do it differently, right? Where ID is less than and more than. So I would do an and to do this. I didn't know there was a between. And what is the use of a between, really? When you can just do an and. Maybe there is a use that is more advanced than this. So, you like the buffer overflow stuff? So, the query above returns books. Yeah, we could see that. Comparison operators.
Yes, I am started learning buffer overflow on HTTP.
Nice, nice. So, did you see when I did the two HTTP rooms or modules? I did the two ones they had there, the free ones. They were kind of good. Yeah. They actually explained it instead of TryHackMe didn't explain it. They just said to do this to that. Comparison operators. Yeah. So let's actually put a header here. So we couldn't see that this is a header for this.
I came, but you were already finished. This is why I am waiting for next stream.
Okay. Yeah, you're very welcome in. We'll do more stuff.
So I can follow with you.
Yeah, great. So right now we're doing a box on that side. Let's see. It's this gatekeeper one here. So let's just quickly see. Yeah, this port, it echoes everything we'd say. So we wanted to make a buffer overflow test on this, of course. And right, we've had SMB too, and we did find a share. We downloaded the file there. Yeah, so we have stuff to do here. Right. It was the one that was going up and up and up, and then I realized I didn't have a character. Yeah, I should probably have stuff in here, but I remember it because we're doing it on my VM, my Windows VM. So I didn't have \n in my input, and that's why it
There's an
went
ads
crazy.
can't hear anymore.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue. I was going to add a header, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to open this again to have it open there. So between, let's make a header here. Actually, I guess we will have the same problem.
Okay, I am back.
Okay, yeah. So I was testing here buffer overflow, but I realized that the problem was I didn't send a \n, so it didn't crash. So as soon as I added the \n, it was crashing early as like 110 characters instead of 105,000 characters. So yeah. So here we got it to crash 120.
Oh.
So the details sometimes.
You're doing stack-based buffer overflow.
Yeah. It's stack-based buffer overflow, and of course we need to learn more
Question
advanced
mark.
stuff afterward. Yeah, it is. And we've been doing on Linux, and this one is a Windows box, so it's a medium TryHackMe box. So I added the operators, logical, and then listing them, and then we do a 4-level header here for
So you were
scrolling
trying to
down.
control Eep. RIP.
Yeah.
Johannes
Hi,
says,
Johannes. Welcome
hey,
in.
Winrod, hey.
Welcome in. Yeah, so we're overriding here the EIP because it's 32-bit. So how are you, Johannes? I was kind of streaming a lot yesterday. Did I miss your stream? I did, right? Were you streaming yesterday? Because I streamed 12 hours. How did it happen? I don't know. I don't know. So now we're on comparison. Yeah, let's do operators.
Holy cow, that's a long stream. Jug Pearl says,
Have you found job in cyber yet?
No, I haven't. But I haven't searched. I've applied for one job still. So I'm kind of thinking today I'll be on. I'll go to this. I'll go to a webinar with my old colleagues having it, and tomorrow I'm going to this physical event that's free. So let's see. Yes, this is today, and then we have this tomorrow. It's taking partial. Yeah. So this is for a few hours physical meet thingy. So.
Are you planning on doing certs?
It's an economy question. If there are free certs, I'll do them. If there are very cheap certs, but I don't think I will do any expensive ones. I hope to get a job before I can do that. So a job can pay for the certs, right? Yeah, that's quite a long stream. So I've been doing longer before, but yeah.
I wish you good luck on your journey.
I really want to connect to other people here in Sweden. Thank you very much. I didn't feel I could afford the conferences. It was 2 conferences in Sweden, and they're quite expensive. I mean, I could do a search for the same price, a cheap one. This is free, so. So, registration, TikTok, Mingle, and networking. Yeah.
You think inconference is for knowledge or more for networking?
Both, but mostly networking, right? So, meet people, connect, have fun. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, I should start applying for jobs more, but I've been feeling like I want to do a few more things, like finish the current path on TryHackMe at least, and then, so we should finish it. We have 80 in there, and I really would like to know more about 80 before applying to work more jobs too. So I can say more confidently that. I know those things, 80 is kind of, good to know. It's kind of a big thing. So I've seen a lot of people do boxes and stuff, but I haven't really dug into it myself yet. After the buffer overflows, that's it. Right, so let's have that other web page up. 2 hours, it's counting down here. So 2 hours and 9 minutes. The webinar will start like here. It's kind of funny. So suddenly they would just start talking, right? Right, you should really have this up on the third screen instead, so my notes don't hop over it. countdown. I also have my kid that's waking up, so I'm going to him in a bit. So comparison operators.
LMK, when you will do Kotlin live also please.
Oh, yeah, so we actually did like once to look at it. But of course we'll have to do that. Yeah. It's good to know what you want me to do, stream, right? So, since it's economy related, I'm mostly doing the hacking learning stuff, since I want a job in the area. But someone said the other day that I have a Python course that I'm planning. I've done a lot of it, but I haven't finished it. I haven't recorded anything, but like the recording is kind of quick. It's the planning, making sure that the facts are correct, and then I'm thinking like detailed guides for a beginner to just what you're supposed to click if you use Notepad for coding to actually get it into a .py file and not a text file, that kind of thing. So you need to test and make sure that it's correct. Since I can't see now what screen I'm on, I'm clicking to this one again. So the equals operator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and equals. So we're not doing equal to operator, we're just doing
By starting with
sign.
buffer overflow and learning assembly, Python will be very easy for you.
Yeah, I'm not learning Python. I'm making a course in it. Copy.
Oh.
But it's because I didn't see any good courses that were good enough. I always want to make stuff better when I see things that are not. This is the wrong thing. It didn't actually copy what I wanted. So let's try again. That's the old thing I copied. So undo. Now we have the equal sign. It's kind of obvious, right?
Now you're learning SQL for a lab?
This is just going through this room, and I'm fixing my notes to be, since I'm making public notes, I want it to be like all the things in there. And since this room has these listed, it's just easy to like steal the examples. So that's really what I'm doing. I'm not reading this. So we're just stealing the examples, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, and making it as easy readable as possible. So let's copy. So I could really go through this much quicker if I wanted to, but I'm thinking it's worth it having good notes. If anyone would ever want to know these things, it is there now. So my notes are on my GitHub. It's just Obsidian Public is called the repo. Yeah, listen. So they're really having this long section for all of them. But okay, I can understand it, but it's still kind of long. There. So every time I press that key, I don't know which of the directions I will get. So I'm assuming that we will have this example next, right? Oh gosh. Yeah, so let's undo, because it's a special character here. Now it won't make it a special character. So yeah, it has to have a side too, and it's like we want to make this one long. But I guess a lot of examples are good, but do we really need both of these sections this long in this? Whatever. less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Oh, they actually made them into one. They noticed themselves. It was kind of growing. So now let's paste example first so we can see what directionality. That's supposed to be and, but I had my finger on that button still. So I would like to put this in a lower, not header mode, but it's not possible. So let's scroll down. The query above returns. Okay, so they still had both examples. Okay, then we will just make them two because we don't have that long thing, right? And we don't have the so there. Yeah, they're not as fat as normal text. So now we have a few things to do. In the Tools DB database, which tool falls under the multi-tool category and it is useful for pen testers and geeks? Part of me just want to check the I guess we should, like, do I have a select star here somewhere? I should type. So select star from HA tab where, so I hopped question. Tools falls on the multi-tool where category come on, category equals, I'm guessing it's called a multi-tool. So flipper 0. I'm thinking we should do queries, SQL queries, not just look at it because, you know, using the Tools DB database, what is a category of tools with an amount greater than or equal to 300? With an amount, was there an amount in there? Oh, there's an amount. Okay. Yeah, so it's just the amount of books. So calling it amount. Yeah. I would say like stock or something, right? It's supposed to be a book star. Let's okay, I have to click first. Select well, we could just go up, add the semicolon, remove this, where amount is greater than 300. So I have problems reading these. So it's a category. Oh,
Peter
that's
Pinho
too
says
bad.
hi. Arduku says.
Also equals to.
We lost the connection.
Junk Pearl says.
You know, can specify the column by removing the select amount from hacking tool where amount greater than 300.
So let's see. Specific column by removing the start. Yeah. I didn't read it, so I didn't read that it was category until after. So we lost connection to the server. I guess we will terminate it and start it again. Why? But it's this horrible side thingy, so maybe they made some changes or something. So what was it after RFID? Anyone remembering? Using tools DB database. Which tool falls on the network intelligence category? With an amount less than 100. Let's think ahead. So it is starting though.
What time is it in Sweden?
It's 10. I think it's on screen there, right? So it's 10 in the morning. So let's see here. I have to go check on my kid. I take the opportunity while this is going. Venus, är det från just? Jag sa ju det. Jag sa till dig flera gånger. Nej, jag sa klockan 9. Nu är klockan 9. Nu är klockan... Du, jag sa flera gånger vad tiden är. Du kanske sov då. So my kid thinks I was telling him the time too late. So he's like... So let's go. I know he wants to wake up, you know, not at the last minute before going to school. Right, so it started. See, something is off with this. I did not drag it. I was just clicked once. So why did I remember that? Use the tools DB. So what is a category of tools with the amount? Yeah, let's do select category. It's asking the same thing, or rather, I have to do it.
Arduku says.
I think the query should be something like, select category where amount greater than equals 300.
Yeah. Okay, equals to too. It's just okay, or equal to. Okay, it says in the question. Yeah. Where? I'm just reading here. Where amount? And then is this greater than? And every time I do the wrong one first. Equals to 300. There, hop to the other question. It was like 100. No, 2.
Select category from table name where.
Yeah. From. Yeah, so they don't mention it, but all of it is in this hacking tools. So that would be it. So, right, we should have done unique too. Cloning, and it didn't really matter if we did as they said, because we got the same thing. I just didn't type it before it disconnected. And it wasn't me not closing it. I have to go check with my kid as it's getting up now. Using the tools DB leaders, we can answer this one first. I went to the bathroom. Which tool falls under the network intelligence? So I don't like this kind of query. I have to type a lot.
Junk Pearl says.
Yes, but when you have big DB using is not good.
Yeah, but you probably have working copy and paste then too, not this thing. 1 hour 52 minutes. Okay, using star not good. Yes, I just didn't read the question, so I'm so sorry for not reading the question before. So let's do a nice question. Select which tool? Will that be name? So I have to scroll up. I didn't even, and I selected. So let's just do star from HA tab so we can see the whatever the. It's the easiest way to see these. Yeah,
you can do show tables.
Yeah, but I know the table name. It's just one. I wanted the columns. Select. We could have also done the describe, right? But this is, yeah, with this kind of tiny table, it would have been so easy just to get the data. But we want to practice, so though. It's always good to do it, just to do it, you know. So select, I just name, right? Name from HA, where category equals and long thing. Network intelligence. Did I spell that right? I think so. And mount. So this is really not worth making a query for. But let's imagine there were 1 million books, right? Then it would be amount less than. So I did the wrong thing again. So it's on the same button. It's only if I shift or not. So that's why I keep doing the wrong one first. So amount less than 100 and semicolon, of course. Oh, this is where I started typing. So there. Right, functions. Yeah, I want these in my notes too. So we're going to continue doing the same thing here with notes. I might actually split it up into different ones here. So SQL functions, SQL operators. Yeah, I might do that. So this is just SQL. I can copy it later. So now we have operators. Let's do functions. And this is 3-level header. So I just keep an ear on my kid there. So I have like 1.5 hours more, but I need to make food for both him and me, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So it's subsection again, string functions here. So let's make the same. So I don't like that the headers are so close in. Yes, let's do this lowercase f. That kind of makes it look even tinier, right? Concat. And we're just getting one example from them. And I already have a list for different SQL versions somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Example QL. So, but this will be kind of nice. Group concat. So that one is useful. So I will copy the names too, so I save a bit of more time. I'm not even reading this, I'm just copying it so that we have it in the notes, because it's nice to have it there. So I usually don't do it this quickly. I usually read all the text. So even if I know it, I'm thinking that someone in chat might not. So, but now I'm mostly thinking about that there is like a time aspect of this too. So that's why I'm not. And also it's so very, very easy, right? Oh, it didn't do the copy. There. When I clicked it said paste again. Like a right click menu looking. Aggregate function. So now we're not on string functions anymore. So these functions aggregate the value of multiple rows within one specified criteria in the query. Yeah, we might so I'm adding the functions there mostly to make it obvious. It's a so I think this is obvious. I just don't like the word aggregate. Let's just do it. So count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Yeah, so it totally failed. I'll have to type count myself. Oh, my kid's doing the dishwasher. That's nice. Just waking up, and that's the first thing he does. Good boy. So anyone thinks that these require an explanation? No, again. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sum. So why can't I copy? Because I didn't right click. I need to right click. So if I right click this now, I drop the fork. I can hear it downstairs. I left my door open now. So I'm not an SQL expert, but this is very, very low level thingies. I have never used Max or anything like that because it's not really. I can't see the use for Max in hacking stuff, right? Maybe. Main function. And I'm not hopping back and forth for all of them. I have to right click copy, setting it to SQL. There. So my kid's going up the stairs. I'll be right back. Så Linus, ska jag hjälpa dig med någonting?
Some flavor says nice.
Är det okej att jag tänder den ute nu? So, yeah, so it's a bit annoyed at me since I didn't wake him up. He accepted that I have tried. The query bar tries the earliest publication minimum value date of bugs using the DB database. So he's awake. So sorry there on YouTube, Peter. Message retracted. I don't know what message that was. Did I answer you? And some flavor. I don't know what was nice. Anyway, let's continue. Using tools DB database. What is the tool with the longest name?
Are you streaming on another platform as well?
Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube too.
Some flavor says it's nice to see someone on TryHackMe's live.
Ah, nice. You're welcome back here. I often do this. Yesterday was 12 hours. So, but today it won't be 12 hours, so maybe an hour more. So, let's see here. Now, this is like interesting. I got this when clicking this side too. The paste menu there. What is the tool with the longest name based on character length? Character length. Number of characters, right? The characters are not different length. Character length. Well, sorry. I shouldn't complain about people's English. The tool with the longest yeah, I guess we count the... I have no idea. Let's just get started and type. So select and we want the name, right? Where something longest name based on character length. Yeah, so I'm going to click the hint here because I don't know what they really mean. Use length function on sort the tool name in descending order. So
Length plus order by DSC.
yeah, but I have to still think. This was not like logical to me. We will instead of this, we will do order by. Order by. But how would I do it with length function? And right, the length has an argument, which is it the name? Well, the longest name. Yes, so the name again. So select name, order by length name. And we could add there also, of course, the ascending. Or I don't care.
You forgot the
it's
from.
Such a tiny. Right. It's because it's just one table. So it's just one table. So it's kinda, you don't have to say it, I feel. So I almost have to try. So the longest name, we should have done the other way if we want it pretty, right? And then maybe we should do like limit 1 or something.
Some Flavor says I joined your Discord server and I subbed here on YouTube. I'll be back another day.
Oh, thank you very much. You're welcome back and welcome into the Discord. So now we only got one reply, right? And we got the right one. So USB rubber ducky there. So usually with SQL, if you don't know what on earth they're talking about, just start typing something and you'll end up. And if I tried it without the from, let's do it, right? So testing is the best way to learn. So unknown column name, I would have been all right. We need to tell it what table to use, right? So using the tools DB database, what is the total sum of all tools? Okay. So So I really haven't used sum on those things. So I'm going to put my example of sum up on my other screen. And it says, yeah, we can
Safe
use
Fan
just
Viber says,
select
clapping
sum.
hands.
I was thinking this. Hi. Oh my god. I'm going to... Yeah, I definitely haven't got my hobbies cold now. This is... it's probably just allergies. I'm definitely hoping, because I definitely don't want to be sick tomorrow. So let's hope it's just... So let's do the basic first, right? So let's start with the from, so we don't forget the from and the semicolon. And we want to make the sum of all tools, and it was amount, right? So kind of easy, but I have done unions with a function at the start, meaning it should work with a select, but I've never done a select like that with a function at the start. 1 4 4 4. So using the tools DB database, what are the tool names where the amount does not end in 0? Ungroup the tools. Okay. So that makes me think mod. So we haven't done anything like that, right? And the tool name is concatenated by... Okay, sure. So let's look at the notes we've recently made here, right? So if we scroll up from the top, so we want to concatenate stuff, and I'm thinking it's just regroup concat with a separator here. I didn't read this, but I've used group concat to get passwords and stuff. Kind of recently, right? So let's start typing again.
It's fun learning with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So let's do select as always, right? We want to get some data. And let's do from, right? From HA, so we don't forget it. Then we go into add stuff. Tools DB database. What are the tool names? So we want name in some kind of form. Select name. Where the amount does not end in 0. Where amount. And let's go to the functions here and let's check these. Nothing of this is like a mod, right? We must be able to do math, right?
You can just do not 0.
It said amount does not end in 0, meaning 10 ends in 0, right? So 10 would not be accepted. And we can cheat and look here and see that there's only one and, meaning we have 2 answers to the question, but we want a query that does this. So let's just let's Google. So mod in SQL. It has a mod function. Did I miss that one? So we have a simple mod function, right? Let's add it to the list of functions. I thought so, but I didn't know, so now we know. We want an example. Oh, example. So this is more confusing. Now they're not using the function, right? Yeah, so syntax is this or this or this. So I would have used this as a test, but also percent is a special meaning in SQL, right? So it's a bit bad. So maybe just a mod, but if it's a function. So I'm just copying these here now. So we have mod here. Oh.
You can use the and operator.
I could use a like. I could use a like. But it's not a string. I don't know if it will work with. I could convert it to a string. And then I would check if it's like.
I think
the
you
lost
can use like
characters to
%0 that would find all that has a 0 at the end.
Yeah, but this is prettier. We want the prettiest way. So we want a mod. We already have the mod. It exists, you know. So I just wanted to make sure it existed. Where amount where mod. Yeah, we'll have to do an equals. Where amount. Let's do the function. And now it capitalized it just for no reason. 10 equals 0. And we'll need to group concat this one. And add a separator of and. This is wrong, it's not the correct answer. Oh. Separator. Oh gosh, it did it again. I just want to do separator. Separator. So now it didn't put the commas there, but we have too many answers. So it's possible that I misunderstood the question. So let's just list everything again. I think we have the star at the top here, right? Oh. So if we just look at this and drag it out, and we can see that there's 2 that doesn't end. Yes, yeah, so I understood the question right, but I didn't manage with my SQL. That's good to know. So question was understood at least. So let's try again. So also my brain wants to add another equals here. So let's look at the mod one. Oh, yeah. So if we think, oh, I did it backwards. It's not equals.
Maybe check if the mod works correctly first, then do the concat.
Yeah, I just did. It should be not equals. That's the answer. So I did it backwards. So I can't copy it. I'll have to type.
Nice.
Flipper 0 and I copy excess there. So I should have thought an extra step there. So
Pony.
Translated from Welsh.
Yeah. So they have a just doing everything again here. But we also learned the mod that they didn't mention. Now I just have to do this again. I'm sorry. So SQL convert string I'm kind of sure it's very basic, right? Cost, convert. Also look at the cost. Let's add 2 here. Cost and convert. Let's also do MySQL. You never know, might be different. If it's basic things, yeah, convert this to date. So, and how does the cost differ? So why not learn all these things, right? As date. So comma and costs. So I have actually gotten data from stuff from error messages in SQL by getting a cost error, right? So that was, then we're hacking stuff. So convert a value into a specified data type and convert
Will you
a
SQL
value
injection
into a
lab?
specified data type or character set. I think I have done already, but if you want me to, I can redo stuff. We can also just look at learning it together, or remembering, redoing. So we can, let's use the cost, because cost is what we want to do, and the convert also could convert to a character set, so it's like got extra functionalities. So I just want to do the same by using like, but I'm feeling I need to convert
Okay,
it first.
but why are you running SQL today for any reasons?
It's because it's part of this path. So this is like kind of basic. And I should probably just collect as many tickets as I can and be quick about it, but if I find something that's a problem that I can solve, right? So we're going to do like...
What path? It's a path for bug booties? Bounties?
No, it's a path, it should be in the... It's Cybersecurity 101. It's a new path on TryHackMe that they just created. So if we do %0 here, and instead of mod here, we're going to do cost. And we're going to do string. I don't know if it's called string. It's not
nice,
called
it's like the
string,
bug
right?
bounty path on Hack the Box.
Let me show you. So, I think there's a link here. So, cybersecurity, no. Here. So, I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy today. I'm going to sneeze again. Cybersecurity 101 is a new path there. So it is Linux, Windows, command line, networking, cryptography, exploitation basic, web hacking, and I think that's where the SQL one is in. Offensive security tooling, defensive security, security solutions, defensive security tooling. So it's like
very cool,
a getting started thingy. And if you click the learn one now, they have modified this and they have do pre-security first, then do this one, and then select what you want to aim at, right? Before, it just, recently at least, it looks just like this. You just have a bunch of things. So it's easier for someone just hopping in here to see what they want to do. So the one we're really doing is this one, but today this is one with buffer overflow in it. So we're hopping off the path and doing another path.
I see.
So you can get tickets to, right? So...
You ever tried HDB?
Yeah, and I've done the buffer overflow free learning on their academy too. So let's just see if we can finish this. String in SQL. String type in SQL. So taking the opportunity to oh my god, my nose. text. Yeah, so I realized it said varchar, right? The type we set. That's why I'm thinking this might not work. Let's just try it, you know? Where cost amount like %. Syntax error near string. Yeah. So if we change this to varchar, and what was it that we had? So it doesn't have to be a lot, right? Let's do 20. No, it still doesn't work. Whatever. It's not a it's not a thing.
Maybe indifferent says.
Cast as.
Right. Yeah, so I changed the function from convert to cast, and cast has as. So I'm just doing string again. And let's try just varchar. But let's also do look at the cast and see if they have any examples.
Junk Pearl
data
says.
types. Here it is.
Ask Mr. GPT.
Yeah, but I want to do it if I can. Char. Fixed length string. Varchar is not, so char might be the thing to use. It doesn't have to be in this setting. It doesn't have to be variable, right? So let's just do char then. There. Though we do need to add the not again, and we get the correct answer. Woo. So now we can click the complete button.
Nice job.
So, and we get our prizes, meaning nothing. Burp suit, yeah, I've done those already. So we go into hop to the cybersecurity. Also, these rooms are just 2 days now, so they're new still. So the cryptography, I started this one, then I was like, I'm too tired to do math yesterday. And now we don't have a lot of time, we have like 30 minutes max left. Hydra, yeah, let's do Hydra. So this one was finished then, with SQL, since I already had these. So, let's do Hydra. I'm guessing we'll have a box to test stuff on. And is this is not a new room. Then I'm thinking, like, I'm sure I've done this room already. So maybe I haven't. Let's see. Let's hop to the Hydronauts, right? By the way, let's add cost. And let's do actually header. And example. Now we'll have to do this ourselves.
You said you're no Republic?
Yeah, they're public. So you're very welcome to hop in. There is on my GitHub. Let's see. There. So it's called Obsidian Public. I split my notes into private and public. So types for the cast are interesting. Data types. So let's get this table here. Oh my god, I clicked right clicked by mistake in the wrong place. So there, copy, and this will be a table, I'm thinking. Oh, it just needs new line first, or it won't be table. So we have all the data types for this for next time, so we don't go the same way. So we can close this. This was a link from yesterday from MSec. All the certs. So Hydra is a very nice tool. Right, I was going to go to the Hydra now. So we're done with SQL.